happy belated birthday.
Thank you. We had a little party last night.
Oh, okay, a little celebration on 6 de Mayo.
Yes. No. Yes. I was. It was. What I remember of it. It was a good party.
And what did Mrs. Clooney get you as a gift?
I can't tell you.
Ah.
But it wasn't a Porsche. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's your Porsche and a blender or something like that.
Porsche and a blender. Didn't get a blender. Didn't get a Porsche. I mean, what the heck?
I know you've been everywhere. I saw you in New York at the Met Gala.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
is it? That's quite the scene, huh?
Well, it's like the Oscars without having to worry about speeches or anything. I guess it was fun. I really enjoyed myself.
And Amal always seems to be on the top of those best dressed lists, and I know she obviously does a lot of serious work. And but does she enjoy like dressing up and going to these red carpet events?
From the day I met her, she has this incredibly eclectic, sort of wild style. She just has her own style, and she she doesn't have a stylist or anything. She just picks clothes and says, "I like to wear this or I like to wear that," and she shows up and I'm like, "That's unbelievable." She'll tell me she's going to wear some dress, and then I see it and it's like, "Wow, that's stunning."
When you guys are kicking back at home, what do you watch on TV? What's on your DVR right now?
Look, I hate to say it because it kills her, but it's ESPN. I watch sports, and it kills her because I got her into the March Madness a little because I'm a UK guy.
Yeah.
So I'm watching. I'm thinking, we're going to win it. So she knows about the Harrison twins, and she got into that. But it was enough.
Yeah.
And then the next week is the Masters, and I'm watching it, and she goes, "So every weekend we're watching a sporting event." And I was like, "Actually,
that's
kind of how it works."
Well, congrats on Tomorrowland.
Thanks,
I saw it on the IMAX theater. It was so cool. Just
is it
visually.
cool? I haven't seen it in that.
Oh my gosh, it's really, really cool visually. And what made you want to do this film in particular?
Well, first, Brad and I have been trying to do a film together for a few years. I think he hasn't made a bad film.
Mm-hmm.
His first film was this brilliant animated film called Iron Giant, and they came over to my house. He and Damon, the writer, came over to my house with a box that they'd pulled out of the basement in Disney.
Mm-hmm.
It said 1952 on it, and they opened it up, and inside it was all these weird apparatus, and there was a blueprint that they opened up, and it was a blueprint for Tomorrowland that they were going to build at Disneyland. And they said, "But look at this." And they took a black light bulb, and they went over the top of it, and there was another blueprint underneath it.
Oh, wow.
And basically there was a plan to build a Tomorrowland under Tomorrowland.
Ooh.
And from that became the basis of these guys wanting to write a movie, a story not exactly about that, but the idea of it came from that. And I just thought it was so imaginative and so interesting, and their aspirations were so high that I thought it'd be fun to do.